Happy National Home Buyers Month. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we have Phil Giangiordano here today from WSFS Mortgage. And what we're going to talk about today is something that everybody always asks about first-time home buyer programs that give you money towards closing. So I am going to let Phil first introduce himself, let you know how many years he has in the business, and then kind of take us from there. Phil?
Thank you, Marva. Good morning, everyone. My name is Phil Giangiordano. I am a loan officer with WSFS Bank. I have been in the mortgage business since 1988, so seen a lot of ups and downs in markets, crazy buyers markets, sellers markets, you name it, I've seen it. Low rates, high rates, and everything in between. So I want to thank Marva for talking to you, give me the opportunity to talk to you today about some of our first-time home buyer programs. Hopefully I can provide some information to help you.
I'm sure you will. So, first of all, let's talk about grants. I know there's a grant. I think it's in for the entire state of New Jersey. So, can you explain a little bit about that grant?
Yes, so the state of New Jersey, through the New Jersey Housing and Mortgage Finance Agency, as we like to call the NJHMFA as an acronym, offers grants that can be up to $22,000, depending where you're living and what your income is, to purchase, to use towards the down payment and closing costs of a new home. As well as there are some county specific grants that may be available, again, depending on need, depending on income, so on and so forth. But the state and the counties, for that matter, they have come to the realization that the one thing that stops most first-time home buyers is their upfront cash. And so these grant programs can be a monumental help in getting someone from renting or lifelong renting into actually owning their own home. And, if you are a veteran, the Veterans Administration offers a zero down program for a vet. If you're not, though, it becomes a little more difficult. And there are programs with as little as 3% down that you can get into a home, as well as some of these grants to help you navigate the down payment and closing cost funds that are needed to purchase a home today.
Excellent. So, quick question for you. So, does that mean that I could be putting down as little as 3%, getting a conventional loan, which is excellent, and then I can still qualify for a grant?
That is correct. If your income is within the income guidelines,
Okay.
and depending on the county that you're purchasing in, for example, WSFS has a program for first-time home buyers that is not only 3% down, it also does not require the borrower pay for mortgage insurance. And mortgage insurance can be a costly item. Rather than delve into the need for it, we'll leave that up. If feel free to reach out and we can discuss with you particulars on what product you would qualify for.
Okay. Well, thank you. So there are grants or things available for first-time home buyers. Please make sure you are taking advantage of those. We're going to make sure that we include a little hyperlink there where you can reach out to Phil directly. If you check in the comments, Phil will have it there. So you reach out to Phil directly and get the specifics for your particular situation. We wanted to kind of give a high end here just to kind of say, okay, here's what's available, but for specifics to you, and it does change by county. So especially if you're looking in New Jersey, there are different programs offered, and even the same program that Phil talked about. I know it felt like it was the elemental P, so I'm not going to try to do the the letters, but for the New Jersey program, they offer the same exact program offers different amounts for different counties. So you definitely want to make sure. So you can be on the cusp, like I'm in Central Jersey, so we have Burlington and Mercer counties right next to each other, but they have two separate amounts for that program. So you want to make sure you keep looking. So, Phil, any last words of advice before we sign off here today that you want to tell our buyers out there watching?
Yes, get over the fear. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone or shoot us an email. We more often than not will give you better news than what you were anticipating.
So true, so true. Thank you, Phil, for stopping by today.
You're welcome. Thanks, Marva, and feel free to reach out.
Absolutely. So here's what we want you to remember. The worst thing you can do is to not know. It costs you nothing to reach out to us and just check to see where you are in possibly joining the home buyer process. So make sure, just reach out, get that information, and that's going to be the best thing that you can do for you. This is Marva Morris, your Central New Jersey Realtor, moving you forward. Thank you for joining us today, and happy National Home Buyers Month.
Thanks, everyone.